Good morning. Today we are out exploring Siam, the Siam area of Bangkok. Right now we are walking down a little soi towards Jim Thompson's house, who is the most famous and most well-known expat probably of all time throughout Asia, and that is where we're going now to check out where he lived.
From England.
We've just purchased our tickets. It's 150 baht per adult, and that includes a English speaking tour guide as well. Okay, so the English speaking tour starts in 20 minutes. So we can walk around the gardens first and then go back to that point over there, ready to go on the tour of the house.
I've been doing some reading up about this guy before we came here, this Jim Thompson. Apparently he used to work for the CIA, and then he came to Asia and started a life here, became one of the most famous expats in the whole of Thailand. But then he went on a holiday to Malaysia and went missing and never came back. So there's a massive mystery as to what happened to Jim Thompson. I'm sure they're going to tell us all about it on the tour. For now, we're exploring his house, which looks pretty nice. It's nice to know that there's still places like this inside the city. Like, we're right in the city centre here by all the shopping malls and everything, and yet surrounded by trees still, and surrounded by old-fashioned Thai traditional houses. Probably the last ones left in the city centre. This is what Bangkok used to look like years ago. Another massively important thing that this Jim guy did was he was the saviour of the Thai silk industry. Thai silk was a dying trade and he revived it. He was actually awarded a Order of the White Elephant Award, which is reserved for foreigners who do really good services to Thailand. That's pretty amazing. I wonder how you get one of those. Save the Thai silk industry. The tour is about to begin. So it's just leaving her bag in the locker.
The Jim Thompson House is the home of James H.W. Thompson. He studied architecture at Princeton and worked as an architect in New York. When he came back to Bangkok, he started the now famous Jim Thompson House. Jim Thompson's weaver. He had a small boat to produce everyday photographs.
Okay, so the tour is over. Took about
35 minutes.
35 minutes
Yeah.
tour.
It's well done, it's a good tour.
Yeah, it's professionally done.
Yeah.
I would definitely say, if you're going to come and do this tour though, do a little bit of research into Jim Thompson, the expat, before you come out to the tour, because it's a lot more interesting if you have your own theory as to why he went missing and you try and work out what the conspiracies are. Sash, what do you think is the suspicious circumstances surrounding Jim Thompson's going missing in Malaysia?
Well, I don't know why he went missing, but he had a wheel made up 1 week before he went missing and photos taken, and he gave the house to his nephew 1 week before he went missing, and then he went to the Cameroon Highlands with his friends but went out on his own for a walk and then never came back. Seems a little bit planned.
Yeah, it's true. And for somebody who was supposed to be such a social person to go for a walk in the jungle on his own and then never come back seems a bit fishy. And one more thing as well, he was born in the year of the horse, and apparently when you're age 61, that is the most likely year that something bad's going to happen to you. Yeah. And he went missing in his 61st year, a couple of days after his birthday, after he had his will.
5 days before his birthday.
5 days before his birthday then. Just after he had the will made and just after he had a professional photo shoot done in his lovely house. So, I don't know, maybe he was just done with Thailand and he said, no, I'm going to go to Malaysia and disappear. That's my theory. Also, another few bits and pieces of information that make it a little bit suspicious. He used to work for the OSS, which became the CIA, so he must have had some knowledge on how to go missing. And also, he done a jungle survival course while he was in the army. So, to go missing in the jungle seems a little bit coincidental. But who knows? That is the mystery of Jim Thompson.
You're not allowed to film or take photos in the house during the tour, which is why there's no footage of it, but you're free to walk around the gardens and film out here And obviously the exterior of the house is fine, but inside you're not allowed to take any photos, so come expecting that.
Let's go to the restaurant.
Yep, there's also a restaurant here and a gift shop, so we're going to go and check out the restaurant now.
Little bit too expensive for my budget. It's like 220 baht for a set of French fries. So we're going to go down the road to a tea shop that we found. Let's see what it's like.
Just on the same road as the Jim Thompson House is a cafe, which we saw when we were walking down here, called Cafe at Ease.
Tea cafe.
A tea cafe, so no coffee yet then?
No, coffee later.
Coffee later, okay. Tea first.
Moroccan mint black tea and ginger tea. It's very nice.
It's quite a nice little place, quite a minimalistic cafe. It's called an art cafe, so we've ordered ourselves some tea, of course. Moroccan mint tea, of course. They also do little tea sets where you can get tea and cake and a snack. Looks good.
It's 150 baht for the pot, but it's enough for 2 people. Smells lovely. Sasha and I ordered some a la carte breakfast set. It's much better value for money than I get at the Jim Thompson House. You can choose what you put on your toast or on your waffle. So I went for scrambled eggs and Sasha went for scrambled eggs as well. But she got waffle and I got toast. Let's see what it's like.
Okay, we are leaving the Jim Thompson Road now. We are done with our little snack. We are fueled up and ready for more walking around Siam. We are just coming out next to the National Stadium BTS. So if you want to come to Jim Thompson's house, get the National Stadium BTS and you'll be right here. It is rather a busy area, lots of traffic and noise. We are walking to the skywalk to cross over the road rather than trying to cross at ground level. We'll go up and over, safer.
Right near to the Jim Thompson House and right near to the National Stadium is the MBK shopping centre as well, which is one of the biggest. So if you're looking for that, it's all in this area. We're about to walk up the skywalk and cross the road. We're on our way to the Scala Cinema, which is one of Bangkok's oldest cinemas. Just walking past the Bangkok Arts and Cultural Centre, where we'll be coming back later to get some coffee. We're not there for art or culture, we're there for coffee.
We've heard there's a nice coffee shop in there that does drip coffee, but
Yep.
we've just had a tea, so we'll come back later.
Yeah. What's supposedly cool about this cinema is that they still play modern films, but it's much, much cheaper than going to any of the central shopping centres and going to the cinema in there, but in a very old-fashioned theatre style place. Apparently you can get popcorn for 30 baht and the tickets are only 100 here, which is a lot cheaper than it is in the central world. It's pretty cool in there, isn't it?
Quite cool. I think there's only one screen showing like the most popular movie at the time, I guess. It's very old-fashioned and nice to see. Can you imagine it back in the day? People would have felt very grand going in there to watch the film. A large percentage of Bangkok's shopping malls are all located in the Siam area as well. You've got Siam Paragon, Central World, Central Shitlom and Central Embassy are all within a walking distance from each other, and the MBK as well. So this area is the place to come for shopping, most definitely. What do you think, Jay?
I don't like Hello Kitty anymore, they've changed.
Jay's first toy was a Hello Kitty toy. Apparently he's just told me he had a full collection of them, which that's news to me.
Years ago though.
How many? How many did you have?
About 7.
Oh, okay. I never had any, so you had enough for both of us. This is a good cafe.
Dessert cafe.
We haven't eaten in this one, but they've got another one in the Central World, and it's a dessert cafe, and we've eaten in there before. Always very nice. After You, it's called.
It's not a bad area to just wander around by foot, actually. Looks like it's been geared up more for pedestrians than it has for cars. If you take some of the back streets off of the Siam area, quite a pleasant place to walk about, see the shops and stuff. Lots of cafes and all different types of foods. Shopping centres. Big boy cinemas. And neatly paved walkways. I would say this is probably the trendiest area in Bangkok. If you wanted to get yourself an apartment here, you'd be surrounded by all the best places, like all the best shopping centres, but I don't think it would be cheap to find a place to live here. Definitely not. We're back at the main road now, just opposite Siam Paragon. Now we're going to head back to the Bangkok Art Centre to get some drip coffee and see what it's like. This place comes highly recommended, so I want to see if it is actually as good as they say it is. Sasha and I went for a drip coffee with milk. You can choose your bean apparently, but I think that's just when you get a black coffee, because we didn't choose our bean. Apparently they're all single origin beans in here too, which is always something good to expect from a good coffee shop. Okay, let's try out these coffees. Sugar syrup on the side. Taste test, Sash. Nice?
Nice. Good.
Smoky. It's got a smoky taste. We can report very good coffee at Gallery Drip Cafe. Very good stuff. 70 baht for quite a large cup. It's not a bad price for the city centre. This is a proper coffee lovers coffee shop. They have single origin beans from Ethiopia, Rwanda, Yemen, stuff like that. They sell like nice coffee related things and products on the wall, coffee flasks, that kind of stuff. They got some ceramic mugs, postcards with coffee on it, the drip sets. It's really cool. It was opened by 2 photographers in 2012. Looks like it's doing quite well. They've got a nice little crowd. Nice music playing, very trendy. Prices aren't too expensive. All in all, I really like it here. Art centre's pretty cool too. Looks like they got floors and floors and floors of artwork. Sasha and I have just had a wander around the art centre, had a look at some of the artwork.
Yeah, there's a nice restaurant up here as well.
Yeah.
Discovered.
There's probably a lot more you can do in the Siam area, but hopefully this will give you a few ideas of what to see. We've had quite a nice time wandering about, haven't we?
Yep, it's a good morning's activities there for you.
It's not too bad a place to walk either. Hopefully you've enjoyed exploring Siam with us, and we will do another video about exploring Bangkok soon. So we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
And that was our Exploring Siam video. We're really enjoying exploring Bangkok by foot, and it's actually a lot more accessible than what you first think, especially when we first moved here. We always find that you see so much more when you walk around rather than driving or on the train, so it's definitely worth picking an area and just wandering around the back streets. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave us a nice comment down below, because we like to read them. We are also on Instagram and Twitter, so if you haven't done so already, go and follow us on there too. And also check out our Facebook page, 8 Miles From Home. We post all of our photos from our trip and our adventures on there as well, so be sure to check that out too. That's all for now. We'll see you next time. Follow the journey. Bye!